Not better. Good evening.
Evening.
That sounds a bit posh, that, doesn't it? Good evening.
I am a
Good
bit posh. Evening.
Evening. How are you? Welcome back to our channel. We're in the middle of a forest right now, aren't we, love?
Yeah.
In Scotland.
It's a bit spooky.
Off grid as usual. Pitch black out there.
Mm.
So tonight we are going to talk about money.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Sorry if there's any banging on the roof, it's rain. Well, rain off the trees anyway. We're in forest and trees are overhanging it, man, so it keeps dropping off van. It's like that or acorn. It's like quite bang, bang, bang on the roof of a van.
Yeah. It's just trips.
Yeah, you can, in a van, when it rains, you hear the rain. It's quite loud, but it does actually send us to sleep, doesn't it? The noise of it. But it is quite bad tonight.
I don't mind the sound, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that's that tapping on his roof right now.
How spooky is this? This is where we're parking tonight. See where Bertie is. And there's a waterfall down here. We can hear it, we can't see it.
We get asked loads of times what it actually costs us to be off-grid all the time, or not off-grid but in our motorhome compared to a house, and what the differences are. I mean, we can only, here he comes, idiots here. We can only comment on our circumstances and what we spend our money on.
Basically, it all depends on your lifestyle.
Yes, it's all on your lifestyle. You can spend as much or as little as you want.
But we can just give you the basic costs, what it runs to run our motorhome, can't we? Yep,
we'll go on what it costs us personally.
Yeah. How
we manage compared to, you know, what we used to do. So we're going to talk about costs. Fortunately for us, we don't have the debt. So when we bought this motorhome, Bertie, I sold my house for that, so we were lucky that way, so we don't have a loan to pay on it as such. I did have a mortgage before, but obviously when I sold my house, which I've said in a previous vlog, I don't want to go over this again, it bought Bertie with a bit of money left over, shall we say, savings. So we don't have any debt, we don't have any credit cards or anything like that, do we? So we're kind of okay that way, aren't we?
Yeah.
So the running costs of the motorhome, what would you say this costs to run?
With everything, all the bills, food, living, I'd say around about 1,400 a month. We've worked it out, don't we? Altogether, that's how much we spend a month.
No way, we do know.
We do. I know, we need to cut down.
We're spending a lot.
We do.
Well, we just want to go through this. What do we spend? Right, on average it costs us between £250 £300 a month in fuel.
Fuel, yeah. Because
we do a lot of driving. If you're on a campsite longer, then obviously you're not going to be spending the money on fuel. But if we average it out over a year, because we've nearly been doing it a year now, you see some months we might spend £400 on fuel and some months we might spend £200.
Yeah.
So you've got to take an average
like
of
we're
that.
In Scotland at the minute and we're going to be spending £400.
This month, yeah, about £100 a week.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a lot of driving. So averaging it out, we go up Scotland and we do drive around quite a lot, up and down country. Yeah, we would spend on average between £250 £300 if you break it down. Because some, like I said, some months we don't go very far at all. So I would say 300 on that. What's the insurance on the vans though?
This year was £900. It might sound a lot, but it was actually 600 for basic insurance, but 300 of that was for the breakdown. If we went into a breakdown, it'd only be 600.
Yeah, we do have breakdown. It seemed to be condition insurance, didn't it?
Yeah.
Could you up there, you can? I've got seat.
How much room do you want? Yeah,
I've got doggy and
I'm hanging off an engine. Yeah, I've just got one leg on.
One leg on, one leg off. Yeah, so that's fuel. So insurance, £900. We paid it in a lump sum for a year. So I guess if you break that down per month, how much would that be? It's going to be my mathematics. It's going to be around about £80 a month, would you say?
Yeah,
On
between
average for our
70 and
insurance.
£80 a month, yeah.
And it is a lot because it's an expensive motorhome, so obviously that relates to your cost of the insurance as well.
Yeah, hopefully it might go down next year. That's what I'm hoping.
Then you've got your tax on your van, which is how much a month?
It was £250 for a year.
So what's that month? So you do mathematics, not me.
£250. I know.
Oh, this is why we're in a mess, because she's working it out.
About £30 a month.
£30 a month?
Yeah.
People will be there with a calculator. Well, I don't.
Well, I mean, this is a rough guide, not exactly.
£250 a month anyway for tax. So you average that out.
£30 a month, 250 for a year.
That's what I said.
That's why we're in a mess.
That's what I said. That's why. That's what the tax is on the van. So it's tax and insurance. Then you've got your fuel. Then you've got your running costs of your van. So that means basically maintenance of your van. So you've got your servicing of your van. We've not had a service at van yet, but I'm going to expect that to be around about the £300 sort of area for a year. Then you've got your HAB, con, checks for your damp. Oh, that varies in price. Like we've not had one of them done yet, have we? That's coming up as well. So and that's yearly. So you've got those costs to take into consideration.
There's a tracker for a van.
Yeah.
That's like £200 for a year, but
that's really good, to be
it's
fair.
not an option. We have to have it for insurance.
And the tracker is really good because if our alarm does go off, then they do actually ring us up within 2 minutes, don't
yeah,
they?
it is really good.
And seeing that we set the alarm off quite a lot, accidentally,
yeah, you have.
they ring us all the time. We're on first name terms with them, to be fair, by now.
You haven't you, John? Yeah.
Accidentally. I set it off quite a lot. Not so much now, but I did.
Yeah.
So they do ring pretty quick, and that's pretty good, especially if you're not anywhere near your van and it's not you that set it off. They will let you know, so you have a bit of confidence in that. So yeah, tracker's worth it. Anything else that we pay out for our motorhome?
No, we've got other stuff. But
Gas,
that's basically
LPG gas. We pay on average £20 a month.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got refillable gas bottles, and it costs us that a month just from a petrol station to fill up, because everything runs off gas on this motorhome. We've got, obviously, the fridge runs off gas.
Yeah.
Central heating's off gas. The cooking and everything else is off gas.
We've got campsites. How much would you say? About £150 a month in campsites.
You see, again, that depends how much you want to use a campsite.
It varies sometimes.
A campsite can vary out between £15 and £45 depending where you are. We only go on a campsite once every 5-6 days on average, don't we?
Yeah.
And we only generally stay one night, and that's just to service as van. So, and again, if you go into campsites a lot more than that, it's going to cost you a lot more, isn't it? But we do a lot of off-grid stuff, so we try and keep our costs down that way, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So yeah, like Zoe says, we spend how much a month?
About between 100 and 150.
You can tell her in control of money,
I
can't you?
Money.
She sees what money.
Good with maths.
So we have as campsites, then stuff that we can get onto. I mean, we watch our money all the time. We're not rich by any means. We really have to be careful.
Yeah.
So, like Zoe says, we've got food, which is on average £100 a week.
Yeah. Then we've got my Ginter fund. How much is that?
£1,000 a week. Then we spend about £100 a week, don't we, on food?
Yeah.
And her gin.
That includes everything, like dog food.
I don't drink at all. I don't drink any rum.
No,
Coke,
just Coke. Yeah.
That's strong. Yep. So we have that.
There's laundry, £30 a month.
£30 a month
And
laundry.
washing.
We'll go to Revolution to do us washing once every 2 weeks. That's twice a month. Like Zoe says, wash and dry. That's a necessity. Other things outside of that, it's our expenditures, and again, this is dependent on person, doesn't it? But we try and watch our money. We might go to the pub once, believe it or not, once a week, maybe, depending where we are. Sometimes we don't go for a while.
We might not go for a while, then we might go for a couple of times. So
Yeah.
it's all varied.
So we're not out every single night, if that's what you're thinking. We're not party all the time. We're not, once we're going out drinking cocktails or having really fancy meals.
No, we don't.
We may have a curry once every 2 months.
Yeah.
We don't really eat out much, Cafes is our
cafes,
weakest thing. It's my
yeah.
weakest thing. If we're out and about and we there's a Costa Coffee or there's a coffee shop, we'll go for a coffee and cake.
Yeah, you can't resist that.
Yeah, it's just one of my weaknesses. And
we love to go though. I enjoy going to nice coffee shops.
we do.
Yeah.
It's all part of it all, isn't it? And if I had to cut that out, I'd be right miserable. So, but we're not extravagant really at all. We try and watch as money, and I'll tell you why we watch as money.
Things, entertainment and go on trips or anything like that, do we? We do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
And we're part of English Heritage.
Yeah.
That's £9 a month. We get a lot out of that.
Yeah. How we manage all these expenses, because obviously, you know, me and Zoe don't work. We both packed in work early. We are overspending. We're well aware of that. We're like Zoe says, we generally spend 1,300, including everything, averaging about £1,300 a month. I would say £1,350 a month.
We're overspending about £400 a month.
So basically, our income, which we get from different sources, that's not us working. That's just like Zoe's house and things like that. We're overspending around about £400 a month per month, and start adding that up. See, this £400 coming out of my house savings, so it's a drain all the time. But we'd worked it out at this rate. We're fortunate. I might have got 5 years doing this lifestyle before my money runs out.
So now it's time to start thinking we need to earn a bit of money to stop the drain, don't we?
Yeah, it'd be nice to try and stop the drain somehow. We've thought of different ideas, haven't we? I mean, I'm one of these that lives for now. Not, you know what I mean? I could be dead in 5 years, so
I'm the careful
bothered.
one. I'm more, we need to do something.
We've looked at warden work, haven't we? It's a lot of hard work.
It is. If we get stuck, I think if we had no choice, we would have to do that, wouldn't we? But
yeah, there's loads of wardens jobs around. You can even go on a website for it, can't you? For looking for warden work.
Yeah.
We could do something like that.
We could, yeah, that's something to think about later on, but we're not ready at the minute, are we?
We're just not ready
We're
for
too
that.
busy enjoying ourselves.
And that's not us begging for money at all. I'm not into that. We don't even buy us a coffee on our page.
I don't believe in
I don't
that.
believe in begging for money at all. That's not.
I don't
that's
believe
not me.
in asking for a free meal out or a tank of fuel or anything like that.
No, it's not. That's just not us.
No.
You know, we decided to do this lifestyle. This is our choice. That's nothing to do with you guys. This is our problem that we have to deal with, and we will sort it out one way or another, and we will work for it. We don't care. I mean, if you think of YouTube, you think we're making money out of YouTube. You're sadly mistake.
No.
We don't make a penny out of YouTube.
A long way off.
We're a long way off that, and even when you get to the criteria that YouTube wants,
you
get pittance. It's not a lot of money.
It's £25 a month. We're nowhere near even that.
Why would you get £25 a month?
When you monetise.
How do you know that?
That's just what I've been told.
From yeah, but that money varies depending on what you.
On the views.
You've got to understand. Yeah, you don't just get £25 a month,
so
you get paid
basically peanuts.
what your videos are.
You can't be in YouTube to make money because.
Yeah, you've got to get to a criteria with YouTube. You've got to have 1,000 subscribers and you've got to have got 4,000 watch hours, basically, is what you need.
Can you budge up a bit?
Before they will consider monetising you. And what they mean by monetising is you can then earn money off your videos, depending on how many people view your videos, and you know. And I do know what Zoe's saying, that we know someone that's got 5,000 subscribers and monetised, and they're getting about £25 a month. It's not a lot, and it's a lot of work to do YouTube. I'm not doing it for money.
No,
I'm doing it because we enjoy doing it. To be fair, it's a kind of bit of an hobby. It gives me something to do because I'm not working.
Plus, we make more friends.
Yeah, the social side of it's absolutely
good.
brilliant. So I ain't relying on YouTube for money at all. So I've already decided that what it is what it is with that. You know, it's just a hobby to us. Yeah. So that's out of the question. So yeah, we need to think of something how we do it, and maybe how we do it from like a little business or something maybe.
What about selling a few bits, haven't we? Or buying and selling.
Yeah. Yeah, but for now we're absolutely fine. You know, like I say, we've got 5 years if we did absolutely nothing at all. So you know, that's and not only that, we still got Zoe's house, so we're lucky that way. So we're fortunate that Zoe don't have a mortgage on her house. So, you know, push come to shove in 5 years, we could say, sell your bloody house, Zoe.
Yeah.
And we could do that. And that'll take us forward another long time.
Lasts us a lifetime.
Yeah, so I'm not even, this is my point. I'm trying to say, I'm not going to stress or worry about it.
No.
As I've said before,
So
I live for today and I'm not.
So
The future will take care of itself.
A spoiler's life now, it's not worth it, is it?
Oh God, no, I'm not going to skimp and scrape and worry about things, and you know what they think. That's not what life's about. We haven't done it for that. But compared to prices to what my house was costing, I mean, wow, what a difference. You know, if you've got a house, you could have got a mortgage. Interest rates have gone up, as you know. You have gas and electric to pay for. Obviously, I've told you what my gas costs are now. My electric, 5 days a week is free because I've got solar panels and we've got this new super duper lithium battery fitted. I'm still not sure whether that's right. I know, which is on another vlog. Yeah, so I don't have big electric bills. I don't have council tax to pay either. I don't have water rates to pay.
No.
I don't have any of that to worry about. I don't have home improvements to worry about or stuff like that.
Forest garden.
And even if you had a house, you'd have a car, if you're lucky enough to have a car. And if you had a car, you're still paying your insurance, you know, and you're still paying your fuel, and you're still paying your tax.
Maintenance.
So you take that out of our equation for our motor, because we don't have a car, we just have this vehicle. You know, it brings our costs down if you think of it like that, because you've still got these costs to pay for in a house, haven't you?
Yeah.
But the difference in lifestyle for us is absolutely phenomenal. We love our life, just travelling around.
I feel like we're millionaires, I do anyway.
Millionaires in life, not in the bank, but millionaires in life. We can go anywhere.
Parked up at side of a lock or on a beach, money don't come into it.
No, you can't buy that view.
No.
And that's why we do this. And we were very lucky to pack us jobs in to do this while we're fit and young enough to do it.
Yeah.
As I am so fit.
You're funny, aren't you?
Yes, so no, I am. Yeah, we just want to give a bit of an insight what it does cost us. What other expenses would you say we have? Unless anything goes wrong with the van, you know, like tyres or
only stuff like
that.
clothes, but you know, we don't really buy them.
Unless anything disastrously goes wrong
we go
with the van.
to charity
Touch wood.
shops.
Yeah, we go to charity shops for us clothes. We're not proud. We're not bothered. We don't live an extravagant lifestyle, but we're not materialistic people neither.
No.
I don't need the latest gadget or this or that.
Simple and basic things. Like, we opened it.
I ain't even going to come back on that one. I have to think about it. I know we're pretty quick, to be fair. I'm going to come back on that one. Yeah, so yeah, love our life. Obviously, we've got 2 dogs to pay for. We've got dog insurance as well, and dog food. They eat us out of house and home, these 2. But wouldn't be without them, would we?
No, God no.
So obviously, it's expense-wise, it's a lot less than having a house and the responsibility of having a house. But your house is going to go up in value, isn't it?
Yeah.
But having said that, this motorhome's gone up in value.
Motorhome's gone up in value, exactly.
Did you know this?
Quite a lot.
This motorhome, we've had this motorhome nearly a year now, haven't we?
And it's gone up 30,000.
It's gone up £30,000 to buy this motorhome. Can you believe that? Our vehicle's gone up £30,000 from what we bought it. And I'm thinking, wow, that's. But there's going to have to be a crash somewhere along the line, either in housing market or everything, because people can't afford these price increases all the time, can they? So yeah, but motorhomes are really, really expensive because they're really popular, because everybody's trying to get into the motorhome game.
A lot of people are selling their houses and living full time in the van.
Which is why they're so interested in us and our channel and other people's channels, not just ours. You know, how we cope every day today with motorhome, because people are thinking about it and they want an insight on what it costs, which is what we are trying to get across to you guys. This is what it costs you
Life's too
to do this.
Short. Why have I got to work for 40 hours a week and look forward to 2 weeks holiday out a year?
It's not for everybody. We absolutely love it. People think it's strange living in a motorhome, but this is our home. And
I love it. The space is no problem to me, but I prefer it.
Yeah, yeah, we love being in here. Little Bertie. I wouldn't call him that little, would you? But
no.
yeah, so just to give you an idea, guys, what it's costing us, how we are managing so far.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else what we haven't mentioned. You know,
that we pay
cost-wise.
for. Your gin, we've mentioned that. That's a constant drain of finances.
I need it to prove you. Keep me sane.
Clothes, like I said, clothes we get from charity shops.
I
We're not out every night partying. We'll sit in his motor and we'll have a rum and coke or something. It's always cheap rum, innit? Or, you know what I mean, we don't drink at all sometimes, do we? Believe it or not, some nights we don't actually have alcohol. I know we don't because I remember them nights. You're happy though, aren't you? You're happy, happy as a pig in muck, you. You love this lifestyle.
Around Scotland, yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Isle of Mull, aren't we?
Yeah.
We just booked ferry tickets.
Yeah, Isle of Mull.
To go to Isle of Mull. See Ballamore.
Ballamore. What's the story, Ballamore? Yeah, so we've got my son and girlfriend with us. They're touring with us for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we're showing him around sights of Scotland. So, yes, looking forward to it, aren't we? Where are we at the moment? We're not far from Auburn. Because we're getting ferry from Auburn over to Mull, aren't we? So, but this will be a different vlog anyway if we do it. I don't know if I'm going to vlog it or not. Might vlog it. People are fed up of seeing Scotland, aren't they? It's vlog to death, Scotland.
Yeah, no. If you can think of anything different, what we can do in Scotland, please comment. Trying to think of some different stuff to vlog in Scotland rather than just scenery.
I'll send you paragliding or something. That's something different. I'll be one that pushes you off cliff. Try that. That would get some rate views, that, wouldn't it? I know you guys want to see Zoe. Paraglide.
I can push you down a mountain. That'd be funny.
We might walk up Ben Nevis again. I might have a second attempt at that. Oh, we're waffling now. We're waffling on now, aren't we? Yeah, so trying to keep it back to what we were doing about money. That's it, isn't it? There's nothing else I can think of.
Think of anything.
Between £1,300 and £1,400 a month, guys, it's costing us to do this. So compare that to what you're paying for your house. It might be the same, it might be more, it might be less, depending on your circumstances. It might be a shock to some people, it might not be to other people. But genuinely, that's what it costs.
It was a little bit of a shock to us. We thought it was going to be a lot less.
Well, we thought it was going to be about £800, but cost of living's gone up.
Yeah, it is. The food,
everything's gone up. Petrol's gone up. Diesel's gone up.
And I think we're actually going out more than what I thought. Coffee shops and stuff.
I like my coffee shops. So.
We do.
Yeah, we do enjoy ourselves, don't we? We don't want for anything, you know. So
we don't.
We're quite happy with this life and what we've got, and we are careful, but also we have those little perks, you know.
Still like to enjoy yourselves as well.
Yeah, we do. So we will work it out. I'm not overly worried about it at the moment, not for the foreseeable. And if we do, we'll sell your house.
Yeah. Well, we've got that as a backup.
Yes. Yeah, we're very lucky that way, aren't we?
Yeah. We are very lucky. You don't realise how lucky we are.
Live for today, guys.
I'm 52 and not having to go to work, because I am.
Yeah.
I really appreciate every day we do.
You know, lots of people that could do this lifestyle and pack working if they wanted to.
And they say they can't afford it, honestly.
But they can, really.
But they can't. We look at...
Sell your all your money's in your house, innit? And
we look
some
at
people don't
some
want to do
people,
that.
what they've got with the house and everything, and they've got a lot more money than us, and they say we can't afford it. I'm thinking, oh God, you can.
Everybody's different, love.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a choice.
It depends on the lifestyle, I suppose.
People got the choice to make, and we made our choice, and we don't regret ours. Some people just don't want to do that. But some people do absolutely nothing with the money that they've got spare, and that's it. But they're happy with that.
Money's for enjoying it, living your life, not stuck in a bank.
Yeah, but some people, you know, just don't want to do that.
No.
Everybody's got a choice in life. This is our choice, and that's all I can say on that. You can't go around saying somebody's not done this or somebody should do that. Everybody has a choice.
Yes, I do.
We can only advise. We can't tell you guys how to spend your money. It's nothing to do with us, what you do.
So we're advising, sell your home and get a motorhome. Yeah.
Zoe for PM. Yeah, hope that helps anyway. I hope you're having a really good evening, because we certainly are in the middle of a forest. It's pitch black out there on Halloween.
I love it. I love forest.
So is it Halloween night tonight? Is it tonight?
It's 31st of October.
What's the date today?
31st of October.
But what's today's date? 31st?
Yeah.
No, it's 31st of October today. So it's Halloween.
I thought they said, didn't they
We've just come back
celebrate
from
it
Mojo
other day?
Happiness Halloween rally. So, I don't know if you've seen that vlog, but yeah, but anyway, we're waffling on. Stop
Well,
waffling.
you were waffling.
You're bloody waffling on. Anyway, have a good
Come
night.
on, let's go quick.
Take care.
Before we waffle anymore. Bye.
Bye. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.